Actually, come to think about it, how do you do the memories or replay them? Is it from here? Yeah. It's from here. Okay, well, let's do the glyph before doing anything else. Or thinking about. Like, I'm pretty sure I can actually grind for the kill challenges in some of the memories. Like the 5 kill thing is probably the hardest one to do. But I can grind it in the Lucrezia or the Katerina saving mission. Cluster 6. But to be honest, I feel like the...
Loading. 90% of input missing. Outputs confused. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down active. Track. Loading.
Access denied. I wonder what that means. Important men befriended Russia as the Iron Curtain was blown apart, but the most influential comrade stayed out of the spotlight. Who was? Gorbachev, 1990, Man of the Decade, brings democracy to Russia, establishes the constitutional court. Boris Yeltsin. 1993, 2.5 billion in aid from the US Congress to Yeltsin after he disbands parliament. That's Clinton. Wait, why is there like a... ...1992, Russian economy open to elite oligarchs, private companies. I don't know why there's notes here. Who was the most influential comrade? Perestroika, the dream of a democratic state led by the people. December 1991, secret meeting called in the Belavetskaya forest. Yeltsin unseats Gorbachev, becomes leader of Russia. There's notes here as well. 1993, parliament disbanded by Yeltsin as he seizes control of Russia. Decree 1400, constitutional court disbanded. Well, that's the guy with something. Okay, another one. Let's see. I got the 34. Hmm. I would have said that that's like the well, is there anything I can actually do? I can't find 20 in this. Thirteen is there. Again, you can't decipher that. So it seems like there is no 22, 20 and 33, which makes me think that those are the missing numbers. But how do you calculate them? I mean, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try that. This is 20. So this should be 20, which means that the 6 is 27. And this should be 33. This isn't right, I know that it isn't, but I'm just trying to figure out the whole thing. Oh, it was actually like that. Oh. Huh.
Loading.
Interesting. That wasn't really that difficult then, but it kind of requires, like, there's no logical, like, there's no counting or anything, mathematic logical thinking in there. It's just like a deduction type of deal. I mean, I guess that's logical thinking, but who knows. I.O. Downing Street. Mr. Yeltsin, I am writing this letter to encourage you to act. One rarely finds oneself in such an opportune position. Gorbachev does not have our interests at heart. He is moving far too slowly to privatize, and my deep fear is that he has no intention of doing so at all. I understand that you have expressed similar concerns. With that in mind, here is a proposal to remedy the situation. Several of my top advisors at the company maintain a monetary connection with the communist old guard. They tell me that a riot might easily be incited while Gorbachev is away. If you were to repel an attempt to seize parliament in front of the media, it could very well tip the scales of power in your favor. Telephone me at number 10 and we shall talk further. Wait, is that supposed to be Margaret Thatcher? Downing Street is in Britain, like in England, right? I think that's supposed to be Margaret Thatcher. Was she the Prime Minister of England during that time? I don't know.
Loading.
The conspiracy is bigger than we thought. Abstergo phone records 1992. No, I need to get it. Can't be that. It can't be actually that either. Like this.
Alpha Bank, I'm phoning on behalf of British Petroleum.
Yes, we were told you would be calling.
As you know, we are very interested in acquiring Sidanko oil.
And as you know, that will require a merger with our bank.
That should not be a problem.
Were you surprised at the low price of the deal?
Somewhat.
You know we have the peasants paying for it. The government gave us their tax money to buy all the companies.
We would like to fly out there as soon as possible to discuss terms.
Thursday works.
Done. Thank you for your time.
До свидания.
I don't think it actually is Margaret Thatcher. That's just the first thing I thought about. Or it looked like.
Abstergo Industries.
I am phoning on behalf of BP. We fly to Russia next week to secure the deal. Our new capitalist converts there behaved exactly as expected.
I'll let them know.
Thank you.
Loading.
Abstergo had its claws on everything. It's a lot bigger than we thought. Although his piece represents a savior, his self-preserving actions reveal him as counterfeit. I was thinking that it would be this one. That F has to be like something. So... Oh, aren't these bishops actually? Now that I think about it. No. Because I know that it has to go into the... Like the only thing that goes into F. The only thing that can go to F is... Oh yeah, tower moves like this way. Bishop moves like in this. It's been a long time since I've played chess, so I can't remember really well. I think this is bishop, right? But... Huh? What is that called
Loading.
in English?
Quarantine zone.
I don't know. But it was that. It was their horse. Oh, that's Putin. Jesus Christ, young Putin. Was he with actually Yeltsin? Fucking Putin. 1909, Yeltsin ensures his protege Vladimir Putin follows his lead. Yeah. And he definitely does. Well, there's one there. Although honestly, I don't really know that much about Yeltsin, but I think Yeltsin was pretty good with, like friendly with Clinton, Bill Clinton. I wonder what's the significance of this.
Quarantine lifted.
Musical notes. Is. Miracle is. The miracle is. The miracle is. Yes. Okay, that's one down. Now. What? Where else? I think this one actually had one too. Or maybe I did that. Castra Praetoria. Well, that's on the other side. That's the big castle. Aventino. Caserma di Alviano, Aquedetto Claudia. I think this was where this looks like the central. Wait, is this supposed to be the... Oh, I think that's the... barracks. Maybe. I don't know. I think that's the barracks. Well, in any case, I actually want to go there because I want to see the... I want to try if I can get the challenge done, if it's from that actually. Not even sure if I'm going the right way or not. Yeah, I am. Again, I need parachutes. I don't think this is... Mercati di Traiano. I don't think that was one of them. I mean, that one I remember. It is the... It was one of the places where I was like, okay, think I need to repair this in order to access the place. But I can't remember which one of the aqueducts it was. That's the Colosseum. I know that I've seen also that one. Like the thing on the hill. Yeah, that is the highest. So let's go see. Not sure if this will be 25 meters. Actually it is, because into that area already. It's like going to be over 20 meters. So diving into the water is definitely going to be like... Yeah. That was it. I mean, there's only one T-skill challenge left to do. And that's the...
Why would anyone carry on like that?
jumping on beams thing. So is this supposed to be the area? Wait, this isn't the area. Yeah, I'm not there. I feel like the game should actually give you like the... tell you when you go to the area. Is this not really it? I need to look at the picture to see if it looks like this. Oh, it is this, yeah. You'd expect it to be in like a clear spot, but it's not. So what next? Cluster 7.
Loading.
The capitalists think we run these companies for profit. The fools. Those fools work for you. Optional slavery in exchange for pieces of paper. Doesn't that strike you as foolish?
Fire, water and earth are contracted with the complacency of the people away from the people. What is that supposed to be? I can't make it out. I think it's supposed to be like water reflection from that. One, 2, 3, 4. Actually, basically 5 and 6. Fire, water and earth are contracted with the complacency of the people, away from the people.
Loading. Scanning.
It's like
Scanning.
constructions.
Scanning. What purpose of all this? 30, 476, 1337, 1431, 1520, 1770, 1861, 1914, 1929, 1939, 1945, 1950, 1955, 1962, 1990, 1994, 1995, 2001. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. Emotion centers activated. Now I understand.
Is this AI coming like
Loading.
is this supposed to be like subject 16 basically talking?
Democracy must die to ensure the stability of the world. Capitalism will end it.
Making use of that created by 3, the center behind the scenes waited for citizens united to wed the US to the Templars' will. Something that was originally created by 3. Is this supposed to be actually the what's the American, like the grand judges or like the highest judges? I don't know. Is this supposed to be that? Oh. Not sure if it was created by 3 people. Yeah, it is. Justice Alito, I believe very strongly in limited government, federalism, free enterprise, the supremacy of the elected branches of the government, the need for a strong defense and effective law enforcement, and the legitimacy of government role in protecting traditional values. Justice Kennedy, we now conclude that independent expenditures, including those made by corporations, do not give rise to corruption or the appearance of corruption in government. Justice Roberts, Congress may not prohibit political speech even if the speaker is a corporation. Justice Scalia, indeed, to exclude or impede corporate speech is to muzzle the principal agents of the modern free economy. We should celebrate rather than condemn the addition of this speech to the public debate. I mean, Justice Clarence Thomas, we don't issue mandates to businesses that you've got to do this and you've got to do that. I mean, it's free corporationism, whatever, like, they can do what they want as long as it's ethical, but... Paul Wolfowitz, when it comes back to the test of whether we are doing our job or not, it's whether we're promoting development, not whether we're promoting democracy. President of the World Bank, US Deputy Secretary of Defense. What's the point of those numbers? Dick Cheney. We have to make America the best place in the world to do business. CEO of Halliburton, Vice President of the US. Donald Rumsfeld. Scout the Department of Defense for functions that could be performed better and more cheaply through commercial outsourcing. The people. George W. Bush. I know it's going to be a private sector that leads this country out of current economic times we're in. Director of Harken. 3. Condoleezza Rice. The growth of entrepreneurial classes throughout the world is an asset in the promotion of human rights and individual liberty, and it should be understood and used as such. Don Evans. It is the government's role to create the conditions, the friendly environment that will attract capital. NK. Oh, it's George W. Bush, obviously. Well, here's the 3. Making use of that created by 3. Well, they made those boots, obviously. What? It's not that? We the people. It's not that. Row your boat. Some of these don't even make sense. Thinking it might be like something in here. It was this woman. She did it. It was actually this guy, Justice Alito. He was the one. Justice Kennedy. I feel like it will give you like a like I have no idea. I'm just clicking around. I feel like it has to be. It has to have something to do with this. I mean, I'm kind of thinking that maybe that. Like, I don't know. It almost feels like it's a hint for 9/11 or something. Since there's George W. Bush, like, they created the war. This is like... impossible. Those created by the tree. That... Are you Templars, man? The whole justice system was created by these... by the tree, yes. I'm fucking gonna figure this out. Well, actually, it's not about figuring out anymore. I just don't know. Like, if it's something that you... What? Oh, what the fuck? That guy actually had a ring. Or something. Holy shit, that took way too long. And it didn't even make sense. Nothing makes sense. So let's figure this out. So let me guess, this is like you need to actually check out the numbers in the numbers and the in the pictures. Otherwise you can't do this. Let me guess, it's like that, yeah. So yeah, the guy has Templar. In any case, well, there's C. But there's no numbers or anything there. In here there's the, like that Z. But there's 7370 NK. Here there's a half R. What was the else? There was something else here, wasn't there? Or maybe not. M9. Those are the icons, actually. But what's the significance of them? Well, one was 7 actually. Are those actually all that there is? 903. C. That mark on the half R. The. I think that was. Hold on. There's C. There's 3. There's the half mark of 7. There's 0. There's the... I don't know what that is. There's also NK. Half R. Part M and 9. This is the part M. NK. So what am I missing from there? Like the part M. And then you can actually this one is the one. Okay. So what order are they in then? That's kind of... What would be the order? Oh wait a minute, this is C. Yeah. So it's this one that I'm missing. And it's also this one. But what is the order for them? Maybe from the picture that they are in, actually. In what picture is half R? Well, there is nothing else in this one. So... This is here, so it's 9. I mean, it's this or this. Well, I got it right. Like, I don't know which the order was. It was those two, but I don't know which order it was in. That took way too long to do. Supreme Court of the United States. Yeah, it's the Supreme Court and the Justice Yards. Washington, D.C. December 2000. Privatization. Yes, I have convinced Sandra to join the majority opinion. The indictment of retirement under Republican president tipped the scales. Although the ruling will differ from our previous decisions on equal protection, it will not call attention to our actual goals. With Sandra gone, we can pave the way for the key majority member of the order to be seated. As discussed, W will prove the perfect distraction. I have no doubt he will restart animosities with Iraq. Yeah, this is supposed to be the 9/11th. Like the aftermath, the Iraq war. The war in Iraq. Let him. It will give C's contractors more work. When the time comes, I will make sure W is given Roberts' name. With Roberts on the court, it will only be a matter of waiting for the right case. After the destruction of campaign finance laws, the company will be free to elect anyone they choose to the Senate, the House, and eventually the presidency. Soon our hopes will be realized. Government will no longer derive its authority from the people, but from us, their protectors. I don't know whose signature that is. I have no idea.
Loading.
Another chess piece. These are like insanely more complicated than the previous game. B8, C6, C6, C8B. Our moves are echoes, they are not our own. B8 to C6. Then what? then 6C back to 8B. What? I mean, I think I need to mirror that. Nope. I mean, I can't mirror that. No.
Loading.
That doesn't really make sense,
Quarantine
but
zone.
okay.
The capitalists will do whatever we tell them to. We print the dollars they worship, after all.
Goddamn capitalists. It will undoubtedly cripple the ability of ordinary citizens, Congress and the states to adopt even limited measures to protect against corporate domination of the electoral process. Justice Stevens. Clean up of Deepwater Horizon. Hey, I actually watched that movie. Contracted out for billions. I actually watched that movie. Everything failed on that oil rig. Wait, there's 4? And it's actually not in... I don't think it's in the picture, actually. What? No, it's just
Quarantine lifted.
for whatever didn't work. I don't know why. In. Is in. The miracle is in. The miracle is in my hands. In my pants, actually. Okay, so that's that. Well, I know that the one is in here. This is one of the locations. Otherwise, the one is also in the... in one of the aqueducts, but I don't remember where exactly. It was in the beginning, I think. So, if I'd have to guess, this is the first one. Terme di Dioclesano. Maybe that is actually the place. So I'm gonna go check that out. over this way. Let's check that out.